4:15, let's rock and roll. We're gonna come onto all fours, spread the fingertips wide, and start to roll through your cat-cows. Press the back body to the ceiling, roll the front body forward. Loosen up your spine, your lower back. Feel that movement get a little bigger. A little more mobility throughout the spine. We're warming things up. You're starting to mentally connect to your mat space, to your body. Continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Full inhale, slow exhale. Get a little bit deeper. Make sure that your body weight is even from right to left, from hands to knees. Inhale, exhale. One more time, one more round. And find center, side to side. Wave your tail left to right, over the shoulder and over the other shoulder. Get a little bit deeper, activating, squeeze your obliques. Pull up and into that side. Lots of movement, mobility. Loosen up your spine. Let go of any tension, any stiffness. So Sculpt Yoga today, we're going to be wearing our socks. You have them on. We're going to have 2 levels of resistance, medium and heavy with the bands. One more time each way. All the way over. And then start to find center. Left hand down, right arm up. Stretch the shoulder. Thread the needle. Scoop the arm under. Rest your head. Take the palm into the hand. Pull the arm across the chest. Turn, look up to the ceiling. Keep your hips high above the knees. Rewind. Left hand down. Right arm up, stretch and twist. Right hand down, other side. Left arm up, reach. Stretch the shoulder, thread the needle. Shoulder on the floor, arm on the floor. Rest your head. Twist the upper body. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Rewind. Open up that left arm, stretch. Bring the hand down, child's pose. Settle the hips to the heels. Keep your knees open, the big toes together. Release your shoulders, your lower back. Start to slink forward into puppy pose. Get your chest to sink to the ground, your chin to the floor. Hips are high above the knees. Get a little bit deeper into that shoulder release. Stretch through the arms, back bend. And then slowly make your way on up. Okay, so for our sock series, every set is going to be timed 1 minute, 60 seconds. So first thing we get into, make your way to the back edge of your mat. Take a forward fold. Make sure that your feet are on the wood floor. You want to establish your mat so that you've got a full body length distance. So in a forward fold here, take a moment to ragdoll the arms. Sway and rock from side to side. Grab onto opposite elbows. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And let's get started with our sock series. So the first set here, we're going to get started. We're going back and forth from a plank slide and then right back into our forward fold. So you're going to push through the legs to slide back to a plank. Lift your hips up overhead to slide nice and slow back into a forward fold. Try to keep your legs straight throughout this entire exercise, and that'll help get deeper into those abdominal wall muscles. You're strengthening the shoulders. Keep pressing through all 10 toes. Keep the legs straight as you slide back.
Push up and out of the shoulders. Bring your hips high overhead and drag the legs back into your forward fold. Keep breathing. This one is very intense, but it's so good to strengthen both the shoulders and your core muscles. Core strength. Push through to lift. We're almost done. Lift the hips high overhead, fold. Inhale and exhale. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Go ahead and find your forward fold. Take a moment to recover. Let your head hang. Very good. First set.
Second set. Slide back into plank. Hold your plank. Inhale, exhale. Keep your left leg where it is. Start to slide just the right leg out and in, out and in. So only go about 6 inches to the side, out and in, out and in. You want to keep all 10 toes pressing into the floor, the heels straight up to the ceiling, getting your core muscles, the shoulder muscles. Speed it up a little faster. Right side, out then in. 8, 7, keep your hips still. Push to the floor. 4, 3, right leg down now, left leg slow. Out and in. Slide, press in, pushing all 10 toes into the floor. Stay slow. Slide, drag, slide, drag. The toes are connected the entire time. Slide those socks. 4 more slow. Out, 2, push through the floor. And speed that left leg a little faster. 8, 7, 6, and 5. Good. Spread those fingertips wide. Both legs move together. Out, then in. Try not to bounce. Think about gliding, sliding. Speed it up a little bit faster. Out, in, out, in. Good. Those low abs. You got 10 more. 9, 8, push, 7, slide. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, child's pose. Take a break. Nice set. Woo! Getting those shoulders, those stabilizers, an isometric hold is going to strengthen those shoulders. Make sure your fingertips are spread wide. You've got a lot of surface area underneath your palms as we get through these sets. Third set, oblique twists. Start out in a plank. Pull both knees over to the elbow and then over to the other elbow. Clock has started. Try not to jump the legs in. Try to drag the legs, the knees. To modify, you'll take one leg at a time across the body. Slide and drag. Coming back to center. Imagine you've got a pencil skirt on. Keep the knees together. Pull, slide, twist the hips over to the right, to the left. Squeeze, use those socks. Use that resistance as you slide. We've got 20 more seconds. Over to the left, over to the right. Squeeze your knees together. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and take a break. Child's pose. Take a break. For your fourth set, we're going to work on our shoulders. You've got 3 options. To start out, you're going to stay in a plank. You're just going to try to hold it the entire set. Second option to move on from there is tapping opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Third option, you're going to pull and drag the body forward and then push your body weight back. You can interchange between all 3 variations. You can take breaks when you need to. You can play around with what's going to work best for your body. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Plank, 1 minute. Any one of the 3 options. Getting your shoulder strength, your core strength. Simply holding, tapping opposite shoulder, or you can walk and drag like a seal. Deep breaths. In and out through the nose. Good. Train your body, strengthen your shoulders. Halfway there, 30 seconds left. Spread those fingertips wide. Keep that index finger joint pressing into the floor. 20 seconds left. Breathe. 15 seconds left. Upper body strength training. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a break. Recover. Reset. Very good. Final set are mountain climbers. We're gonna start slow with the movement, and then we're gonna pick up the pace. Okay, are we ready? Let's get, let's get into that plank. Everybody slide back into plank. Start to pull one knee in and then the other. Mountain climbers, but watch your hips. Try not to let them lift up as you drag the knee in. Keep your hips in a fixed position. Stay slow. Drag, drag, in, keeping all 10 toes pushing into the floor. Slide, press that back leg long. Pull, pull, in. So there's a cardio element involved with this set. Make sure that you're breathing. Get oxygen to help fuel you. In, drag. All right, let's go a little faster now. Run, 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 run. In. Watch those hips. Try not to let them bounce. Keep on going. Almost there. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. You've got it. 6. Don't lose it. 5. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and you're out of there. Nice sets, you guys. Go ahead and take those socks off. No more socks. So that's just the warm up. Now that we're nice and warm, go ahead and slip those socks off. And you've got your 2 bands. So we're gonna start out with the heavier band, the more resistance band. If you're at home, then you can use a heavy weight, 5 pounds and up. All right, so we've got this band. We're gonna sit on our heels. And we're gonna loop the band underneath the right knee. Okay. Just happy I can sit on my heels. So we got the band here. We're gonna hook that right arm under. We're gonna get into the biceps on the right side. So you're gonna make sure that the band is secure. Squeeze that elbow in tight to the body. Start to lift and lower. Only moving the forearm to get into the bicep muscles. This heavier amount of resistance is gonna be really intense at first, but we're focusing, we're isolating, we're sculpting out that right side bicep muscle. Make sure that the elbow stays in a fixed position. Try to pull the hand as close as you can to the shoulder. Try not to let the shoulder drop down with resistance. Keep everything squared up. Breathe, 4 more. 1, 2, 3. Now hold up at the top and pulse right there. Pulse. Get deeper. Feel those biceps burn. Pulse. Pulse. Squeeze. 10 more pulses. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now hold on. 10. Higher, deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, other side. Loop the band underneath your left knee. Hook that left elbow into the body. Keep it secure. Start to go for the bicep curl. Lift and lower. Up, down, up, down. Only the forearm is moving. You're squeezing into that left side. Keep the shoulders square. Your collarbone is in a straight line. That elbow is fixed, hugging in tight to the body. Squeeze, squeeze, up, down. Isolate deep into that muscle. Take 4 more. 1, up, 2, Lift 3. Now hold it up high and pulse at the top. Pulse, pulse. Get deeper, squeeze harder. Strengthen that muscle, tone those arms. 10 more pulses. 1, 2, deeper 3. Don't lose it. 4, let it burn. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now hold on. 10, 5, deeper 4, harder 3, and 1. Go ahead and set that heavy weight down, or heavy band down. Now we're gonna get into your band, your more medium weight resistance. If you're at home, you'll use heavy or light. I'm gonna sit cross-legged. If you need to sit cross-legged, you can. So now we're gonna loop the band so that it's around the tops of the hands. Take your thumbs over top. Keep your wrists straight. Elbows hugging in tight. Start to press out on the band. Out and out. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Your arms are bent at 90 degrees. Make sure that your wrists don't break. You're strong through the wrists. Lots of different muscles that we're targeting here. Pressing out on the band. 4 more. 1, 2. Now stretch the band overhead. Straight arms. Press. Keep the elbows locked. Pressing through the palms. Squeeze. 4, 2, 3. Now bend the elbows in again. 4 counts each way. Up high overhead. 4, 2, 3. Bend in. Press, press, press. Reach up high. Make sure your spine is straight. Bend in. 4, 2, 3. 2 counts each way. Now up for 2 and down for 2. Lift up for 2. Press down for 2. Keep on going. Up for 2 and down for 2. 1 more. Up for 2. Single count. Speed it up. Try to stay with the music. Up overhead. Bend in and press. Up. Press. Up. Press. Keep going. 8. Press. 7. Really stretch through the arms. 5. Strengthen those shoulders. Press. Squeeze. 3. Up 2, keep the elbows bent, press, final 10, 9, get deeper, 8, 7, try to snap that band, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that one burns, jeez. Okay, we're not done with the medium band. We're gonna get into the triceps. So this one's a little tricky because we don't wanna let the wrist do all sorts of funny things. So try to imagine that you've got a knife that you're slicing through the air, okay? Right hand to the chest. The band is gonna twist. Incline, lift up that back elbow. Get the thumb to your left hip. Now look in the mirror, see what your wrist is doing already. Okay, now we're gonna stretch back through the arm. Bend in, slice in the air. Good, slice in the air. Lean a little bit further. You want to feel this in the back of your left arm, your triceps. Good. Keep your shoulders facing down. Press through. Yeah, keep your wrist like a knife. Slice in the air. 4 more. 2, 3. Now hold the arm straight. Keep it straight. Pulse the arm straight up and down. Lift, lift. Lean further, lift higher, 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, straight arm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Left hand to the chest. Incline. Make sure you got your knife hands. Right thumb, right hip, start to extend. Watch what your wrist is doing in the mirror. Press, release. Press, release. So you're using the band. You're purposefully getting that resistance. It's gonna fight you, but your muscles are stronger. You're gonna fight back. Incline, lift that elbow high. 4 more. 2, straight spine. Now hold the arms straight back and then pulse it straight up. Pulse, pulse. Lean a little bit further. Get that arm up there a little higher. Here we go. 10, 9, lock that elbow. 7, 6, 5. The arm is straight. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. We're done. Set the, set the band to the side. Rock and roll your way forward. Coming on up, we're still working the shoulders, but now we're going to use our body weight. We're going to use some yoga poses. Elbows down, forearms down, palms are flat. Tuck your toes, forearm plank. Guide your hips to shoulder level. If you need to modify, knees on the ground. Hold. If you're not modifying, take that right knee, tap it to the floor. Down, down, down. Press. Right knee taps to the ground. 8 more this side. 1, 2, 3. Good. 5, 6. Left knee, tap to the floor. If you're modifying, keep on holding those hips forward. Get that abdominal wall to engage. 8, 7, 5, tap it, 4, 3, alternate slow, right knee, left, left, keep your hips still, right knee, left knee, left knee, deep breaths, let's go a little faster, right, left, keep on going, 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, dolphin pose. Get the elbows right by your biceps, your ears right by your biceps. Rise high into the toes. And then push your heels to the floor. Push your chest towards the thighs. Get that stretch. Dolphin push-ups, shifting forward 1 inch, and then back 1 inch. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Get those shoulder muscles, those stabilizers. Make sure your palms are flat into the floor. Forward and back, 4 more. 1, 2, lengthen up to the tailbone. Hold your dolphin. Press through the hands. Rise off the elbows. Come into downward dog. And then lower back down into dolphin. Up to down dog. Lower down into dolphin. This is a really great exercise to strengthen your shoulders. Push through. Lower down. 4 more. Lower down. Up 2. Make sure that you're getting the elbows all the way on the floor. These are not dolphin push-ups or down dog push-ups. 1 more. Dolphin. And then up. So make sure that when we do this, you're not cheating, okay? Because now we're going to do dolphin push-ups, which a lot of you are just doing. But we want to make sure next time we do those that you go all the way down and then all the way up. And use your shoulder muscles. You're so close. Just go down. Just trust yourself. There you go. But make it a distinct pose. Like go all the way down, stop, and then all the way up, stop. Okay? So find your down dog. Now you're going to bend as low as you can with the elbows and hold. Press, press. So take a little pulse. Pulse. These are down dog push-ups. Push-ups. Pulse up, pulse up, pulse up. So this is really good for the triceps. Pulse, pulse, press, press, pulse, pulse. It's a little smaller and a little bit faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower down to the forearms. Step back into forearm plank. Both knees bend to the floor. Push the toes. Hug the abs up and in. So try to remember that shoulder series, because when I'm not here after I give birth, I won't be able to lead you. A little faster with both knees. Down, down. Keep your hips still. Get them a little bit lower so you target those low abs. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, Sphinx pose. All right, so Sphinx pose, the elbows are down, your forearms are down, you're like a Sphinx, and you're stretching the front body. The elbows are on the floor. So we're using this pose to start waking up the back muscles. I want you to try to get those elbows underneath you as far as you can, and then use that to push the shoulders down. Get your chest open, straight up to the ceiling. Good, feel those back muscles starting to wake up. And then lower down, come into cobra pose. Palms are flat on the floor, elbows lift up high, squeeze your feet together. Float the upper body with your palms off of the ground, palms off the floor. Now you're gonna start to pulse the upper body. Then you're gonna add the legs along for the ride. Getting your legs up high with your feet together, lift and pulse. Our back muscles are so important for better posture, for every movement that we have to take throughout the day. So get both sides of the spine to activate as you lift as high as you can. Keep on pulsing. Start to bring your arms behind your head. Look to the floor. Get your elbows wide and high. Keep your feet together as you pulse. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, good, 4, 3, relax on 1. Take a moment to rock the hips from side to side. All right, next thing we're gonna get into is bow pose. Bend your left foot, reach back with your left hand, grab onto it. Bend your right foot, reach back with your right hand. Now you're gonna push the hands into the feet into the hands, and lift yourself up high. Keeping the chest open. Feel your shoulders squeeze together. Try to get the feet up high overhead. Very good. Back bend, chest opener, heart opener, and then slowly lower on down. Hands underneath your shoulders. Take a moment, rock the hips from side to side. Press through the hands, press through the toes. Push yourself up in a straight line to high plank. Yes, Joni. So holding that high plank, that was so good. Squeeze your elbows straight. You're holding up your own body weight. Make sure that the fingertips are spread. You've got a spider web grip onto the floor. Shift forward more into the hands. Come high off those back toes. Feel the tendons in your feet stretch. Hold and breathe. Isometric work. Try not to let the hips slope down or pike up. 8 to hold. 7, we're sculpting our muscles as we hold. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, down dog. Keep your hands and your feet where they already are. Rise high into the toes, roll the hips forward, back into high plank. Keep going, back and forth between the two. Up to downward dog. Roll forward into high plank. When you start to find downward dog, make sure that you're pushing the heels towards the floor. Yeah, get those hamstrings to stretch. Come forward and then lift. One more time each way. Forward and then lift. Rise high into the toes, bend your knees, start to walk forward to the front of your mat. Finding a fold at the top, bring your feet together, feet are touching. And let's make sure that we've got the block at the front of our mat on the highest level. We're gonna use that for half moon pose. Okay, you guys are doing great. So feet are together. We're gonna start to sit back into chair pose. We've got 3 flows of sun salutations. Make sure your body weight is back into the heels. Squeeze the knees together, work your thighs, work your back muscles, work your arms. Deep breaths. Try to get your hips in line with your knees. Keep breathing. Elbows right by the ears. Stretch those arms. 4, 2, let's get into those sun salutations. Tilt it forward and fold. Lengthen through the spine, half lift. And fold again. Step back to plank. Hug the elbows in tight. Lower halfway down. Press through to upward dog. The tops of the feet are pushing into the floor for up dog. So no thighs, and the tops of the feet are pushing into the floor. Lift up, downward dog. I know that's a tricky transition, but we have to do it properly so that you guys don't cause any injuries to yourselves. Step your right leg forward, back heel spirals down. Push into both feet to rise. Front leg bent, back leg straight. The hips and the shoulders are squared off. The elbows are right by the ears. Bend that front leg a little bit more. Stretch that back leg a little bit longer. Exhale, come down, frame your foot. Now be careful as you go through your flow here. Lower halfway down and stop. Press one foot at a time into the floor, the tops of the feet. So get those toes tucked under. The thighs don't touch the ground, so you're gonna push to the feet. Good, now find downward dog. Step your left leg forward for warrior one. Back heel spirals down, opening up through the chest, getting the elbows right by the ears. Push that back leg straight, front leg bent. You're stretching your muscles, you're strengthening your muscles. Nice, exhale, come down. Step back into plank, chaturanga. Flow through, good, and then downward facing dog. Rise high into the toes, bend your knees, step, hop, or float to the front. Fold and round, lengthen up, half lift, fold and round. Sit back into chair. When you flow through your half lift spine and your rounded spine, see if you can keep your fingertips on the ground. See, isolate into the lower back. Second flow, tilt forward and fold. Fingertips stay on the floor, half lift, look up, and then fold again. Very nice. Step back to plank, chaturanga, lower down, and then lift up. Stay here for a moment before you press into up dog. Make sure that the toes are tucked under. So the tops of the feet are in the floor before you push the hips forward, okay? Right leg forward, warrior one. Opening up through the arms, square the hips off and the shoulders off. These look good. Exhale, come down, step back. Now before you push the hips forward, make sure that the tops of the feet are in the floor. Does that make sense? Okay, come on out of there. Let's crank this down together. Okay, so high plank, it's like a routine, okay? There's 4 steps. Here's 1. Here's 2. 3. And then 4. Okay? Let's try that together. 1, 2, yes. So the tops of the feet tuck under on 2. Okay? Any questions? Let's do it again. Okay, high plank. This is 1. Lower down to stop. Tops of the feet. Then you push. And then as your hips are lifting, that's when you roll the toes back under. Okay, I love it. All right, so downward dog. It only took us a year. Okay, left leg steps forward. Right heel down, warrior one. Opening up through the chest. Square the hips off, the shoulders off. Come down, frame that foot. Chaturanga. There. Hopefully that feels better to you guys as well. Rise high into the toes. Bend the knees. Step, hop, or jump. Fold at the top. Fingertips on the floor. Lengthen up, half lift. Fold again. Sit back into chair. Let's stay here a little bit longer. 8 to hold. 7, get back into the heels. 5, keep breathing. 4, get a little lower. 3, work those thighs. 2, third and final flow. Tilt forward, fold. Half lift. Fold. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. Right leg, warrior one. Stand the length of your mat. Exhale, come down. Step back to plank. Chaturanga. Very good. Downward dog. Left leg forward. Push through the feet. Exhale. Come on down. Bring that foot. Step back. Flow. Up dog. Down dog. Rise high into the toes. Bend the knees. Step hop or jump. Fold and round. Lengthen up half lift. Fold and round. Final chair pose. Sit back. Let's get into some cardio. Right leg stays where it is. Left leg back. Pull the knee to the chest. In paw. In paw. Standing leg is strong. Make sure the body weight is in the heel. Paw. Paw. Get that standing leg to work. Arms overhead. Lean a little bit further. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, paw, 4, 3, switch sides. Right knee up, paw, reach, paw, incline. Standing legs strong. Inhale, exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, paw, 5, 4, 3, feet together, mountain pose. Inhale, palms to prayer, exhale. Lengthen up, half lift. Fold again, step back to plank. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Right leg forward, warrior two pose. Palms face the ground, open your hips and your shoulders to the side wall. Keep that front leg bent as you reverse your warrior. Come into the back leg, yes. Bend that front leg a little bit more. It tends to want to straighten. Squeeze through the belly, come back to warrior two. Extended side angle. You can take the forearm on the thigh, or you can try to reach to the ground. If you're working on a bind, then you're going to take that top arm around, hook the bottom arm under. Very good. Make sure that top shoulder is rolling back. Your front knee is still bent. Release the bind if you took it. Step into half moon pose. Push through the foot. Yes, balance. Roll that top hip open. Your shoulders are stacked. Take a bind with that top foot if you want to push yourself a little more today. Balance. Make sure that that standing leg is solid. Gently step back into warrior two. Beautiful. Cartwheel the arms down. Step back into plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Other side. Left leg forward. Warrior two. Open up your chest and shoulders. Bend that front leg more. Keep it bent as you reverse your warrior. Coming into that back leg lightly. Bend that front leg. Keep it bent. Stretch that side body. Come back into warrior two. Extended side angle. Forearm, hand down or bind. Opening up to the chest, so wrap the arm underneath. Right? Forward again, Joni. So this hand goes through here. There, yeah. Ready? I'm gonna help you. There you go. And then you're gonna roll that. Exactly. There you go, Beth. You got it. Perfect. And then rolling that shoulder back, bending that front leg. Yes. If you took the bind, go ahead and make your way on out. Step into half moon pose. I'm glad you guys are trying those binds. Roll that top hip open. Open up your chest and your shoulders. Make sure that the bottom toes aren't turning in. You want to keep them straight forward. Bind if you want to push your balance. So you're stacking the hips. Perfect. Gently work your way back into warrior two. Nice. Cartwheel the arms down. Step back into plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Stay in your down dog. Step your right leg forward. High lunge. So the high lunge, we're not putting the heel on the floor. We're keeping the back heel off of the ground. Press straight up, arms overhead. Balance. Now, take the upper body forward and then right back up. Try not to let the front leg come with you as you incline. Uh-huh. Nice. That front leg wants to help. Try to keep your elbows right by the ears the whole time. So it's a back body exercise. It's a stabilizer exercise. The back heel is really important. Make sure it's not pressing back into the floor. So Sherry, go ahead and adjust that back heel. I know it's such a small thing, but it's going to change the exercise. So come forward. Come off that back heel. So there's a difference between this heel and this heel. Watch my back foot. Okay, you see the difference between this heel and this heel? We want to be this heel, but span the length of your mat. Get that leg back there. All right, 4 more. Incline. I just don't want you guys cheating through these. 2. Keep that back leg straight. 3. 1 more. 4. Step forward into warrior 3. Capital letter T. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, low lunge. Back knee on the floor. Push the hips forward. And then start to go into crescent lunge. Mom's got it over there. So crescent lunge, trying to get you guys to remember all of these poses. Try to reach to the wall behind you. Go for a back bend. Beautiful. Frame that front foot. Tuck the back toes under. Start to take your step ups. Push to the front. Lift that knee up high. And then come on back. We're going to go through 8 of these. There's 2. Balance muscles. And back. Lift 3. Make sure you're not using momentum. You're using a controlled movement. There's 5. Push through that front leg. You're strengthening the quads and the glutes. 2 more. 7. Back. 1 more. 8. Final 1. Come on up. Hold that left knee to the chest. Dancer pose. Reach back. Connect onto the back foot. Your thumb is to your big toe. The palm is open. Right arm high. Now incline. Get that back leg to lift high overhead. Opening up the shoulder. Standing leg is strong. Dancers too advanced. Then you're going to work on tree pose. Take your time. Allow yourself to come out of the pose. Come right back into it when you're ready. Yoga is all about practice. Yoga is all about being patient. Slowly start to bring that left knee into the chest. And then step back to plank pose. Other side, left leg forward, high lunge. So remember that back heel. You want to come forward. We're on a tightrope. Balancing. We're going to incline forward here and then push the thighs. Try not to let the left front leg come with you as you incline forward. Remember that back heel. It's lifted high. You're feeling a stretch underneath your foot. Okay, we're going to work on this. It's such a silly thing, but it's going to change. And I want your foot back here. You can do, but you got those long legs, you 5'11" woman. Span the length of your mat. 4 more. Step that front leg forward a little more. 3 more. Forward. 2 more. There you go. Think about those long lines that you're creating throughout the body. 1 more. Forward. Step into warrior 3. Balance tilt. Reach, hold. Good. Squeeze your core muscles. Capital letter T. 5, 4, 3, 2, low lunge. Back knee on the floor. Push the hips forward. Make sure that front knee is straight up. Crescent lunge. Arms reach back. Try to go to the wall behind you. Yeah. Push the hips forward a little more. Come down. Bring your foot. Step ups. Tuck the back toes under. Push through the front leg. Squeeze the right knee high to the chest. And then make your way on back. Try to extend that back leg long. When you come on down. 3, try to get that front leg to straighten as you come up. 4, build up that stamina, that strength and that power in the front leg. Up 6, you're doing great. 2 more, 7, 1 more, and hold. Last one. Tree pose or dancer pose. Take your time, practice, balance. Try to get the back leg high overhead if you're going for dancer. You're reaching to the front wall and pressing to the back wall at the same time. So your grip is going to be helpful too if you do it right. Let me help you. Ready? So you just open up the back palm. Now that's how you grab on. Think about the thumb to the big toe. There you go. That's your grip. You are making it harder by wrapping around the other way. Or a tree pose. Beautiful tree pose, Vanessa. Try it one more time. There you go. And Heather, you too. You're wrapping the hand around one too many times. So we're just going to open the back hand. So open it, other way. Thumb goes, there you go. That's how you grab on. There you go. That'll make it a little easier. It's not easier though. There you go, perfect. And let's slowly come on up. Great work, you guys. Hug the knee to the chest. Come on down. I think maybe we'll have to pay attention to that. High plank. All right, now we're going to come into lizard pose. Right heel steps out to the right pinky. Come on down to the left forearm. Roll the knee away from the shoulder. Oblique twist. Wrap that right elbow to the inside of the heel and then open back up to the ceiling. Feel the obliques. 4 more. 2, 3, hold that top arm high. Rotate your front forearm. Press the back outer edge of the foot. Stack the leg for side plank. Pulse the hips. Straight up and down. Lift pulse, lift pulse. Up, down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Work those obliques. 4, 3, now listen up, hold. Right hand comes down. Push yourself up into high plank. Very good. Other side, lizard. Left heel, left pinky. Right elbow down. Scorpion twist. Left elbow to the inside heel. And then open right back up. Obliques, twist, reach, twist, reach. Wrap the upper body around and down and right back up. 4 more. Press 2. Reach 3. Hold that top arm high. Rotate your forearm. Press to the back foot. Stack that left leg, side plank. Pulse the hips. Up, up. Pulse, pulse. Reach that top arm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Listen up. Left hand down. Right hand down. High plank. Woo! Okay, one last thing. Right leg forward. Pyramid pose. Pyramid pose. We're covering a lot of yoga poses today. Arms reach forward. Take a moment to recover. All right, you've got that block in front of you. Bring it straight forward in front of your right toes. Keep your left hand on the block. Lift that back leg. We're gonna go into revolved half moon. Open up your chest to the window. Try to shift your gaze to look at the window. It's all about that outer hip. Keep the leg active. Balance, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, forward fold. Yee. Right leg back, pyramid pose, nose to knee. Stretch that front leg forward, back heel down. Take a moment to recover. Other side, revolved half moon. Your right hand is on the block. The block is straight in front of the toes. Lift the back right leg and start to open that top arm. Even if you just take the left hand to the left hip, that'll push your balance. You're trying to get the back leg parallel to the ground. Keep the lifted leg active as well. Standing leg is straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, forward fold. Very nice. Heel toe the feet out. Toes turn out, heels turn in. We're gonna sit down into squat. Malasana. One of my favorites. Press the elbows to the insides of the knees and then lengthen through the spine. Keep the body weight in the heels. Looks good, you guys. Let's go for a twist. Left arm reaches out. Right arm reaches high. Try a bind. Hooking onto the fingertips. Come on out. Find center. Other side. Open up that top arm twist. Take a bind if you want to try. And then come on center. Arms reach high, prayer. 5, 4, 3, 2, hands down. Let's practice crow pose. Heels together, toes turn out. Palms flat. Lift up off the heels. Bend your elbows. Place your knees onto the backs of your arms. Shift forward into the hands. Start out by just picking up one foot and then the other foot. And then eventually, you'll be able to take both feet and balance. I haven't done crow pose pregnant yet. I don't know how it's gonna go. Yes, Heather. Yes, Joni. You can always use a block underneath your forehead to catch you. So this is an inversion, a balance pose. Very good. Take that home with you. Practice that. Let's start to make our way on to our seat. Great work today. Find your block. Bring it in between your knees. Block between the knees. You're going to lay flat onto your backs. Lift the legs straight up. Grab on to the sides of your mat. We're going to get into abs. Flex your toes back. Guide your legs down to a 45-degree angle. Push your lower back into the floor. So the legs are down at a 45-degree angle. Start to point your foot, flex your feet. Point your feet, flex your feet. Point and flex. So now we're adding these variations on to strengthen our abdominal wall, to strengthen our core. Keep pulling down on the sides of the mat. Take it faster. Point, flex, flex. See if you can get your knees a little bit straighter. Guide your legs down a little more. 4 more. 1, 2. Hold your toes pointed forward. Pulse the legs. Up an inch, up an inch. Keep squeezing on that block. 10, 9. The legs are pulsing. 7, mom, 6, you gotta listen, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hug the knees into the chest. I know you start to zone out, but you gotta listen. Hug the knees into the chest, rock and sway. Don't throw up. All right, now take the block out. Block exchanges. The arms and the legs stay straight. Your head stays on the floor. We've got a total of 20. Lift and exchange the block from hands to feet, and then from feet to hands. Keep your lower back pushing into the floor, your navel drawing down towards the lower spine. Good. Doing that oppositional work for the abdominal wall. 10 more exchanges. Try to move slow. 9. Opening up. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, last one, hold your arms and your legs above the floor. Hollow body, tuck the tailbone. Try to get a little lower. Deep breaths, hold there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knees to chest. Very good. Very good. Last thing, hold on to the block. Reach your legs up, curl the block to the toes, tuck the chin to the chest, curl, curl, squeeze your upper abs, curl, curl, press, press. So sculpt yoga, we have sculpted a lot of the major muscle groups of the body. Now we're integrating deep into your core. You're pressing through the block. Imagine that the block weighs 20 pounds. Keep your arms straight, contract, contract. If you need to modify, you can bend your knees, press your feet into the floor. Keep on curling, straight up and down, lift and lower. Keep curling. Scissor the legs. Right leg is up, left leg is down. Curl the block to the outer ankle. Press, press. Start to split your legs apart. As you curl, up and in, twisting through the obliques. Stay to the right. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Curl it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Left leg up, right leg down. Curl to the left diagonal. Reach. Split the legs apart as you curl. Up. Draw that left leg in. Press your right leg down. Curl. Twist deeper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Reach it. 3, 2. Scissor switch. Right side, left side. The legs are moving in a scissor. Keep the legs straight. We're almost done. Twist, twist. Scissor those legs. Keep them long and strong. Start to thread the ball through the legs. Like a figure 8. Grab onto the block. Thread. Keep curling the upper body. Twist, twist. We're almost done. Thread that block, thread that block. Scissor your legs, keep them straight. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Twist. 3, and 1. Set the block to the side. Feet wide, knees wide. Bridge lifts. Dig the heels down, lift your hips high. Pulse the hips up an inch. To cool down, loosen your hamstrings. Whew. Your lower back, lavender towel today. Press to the floor. You're welcome. Keep tucking those hips up and down. Lift and pulse, lift and pulse. You're welcome. Dig your heels into the floor. Flex your toes back. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, higher. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on 10. Go ahead, relax. Hug the knees into the chest. Breathe in and out through the nose. Rock and sway left to right. Great work today. Happy baby. Open the knees, flex the toes. Rock and sway left to right. Stretch the backs of your legs. Oh, it's really coming down out there. Bring the knees together, the feet together. Take both legs over to the left for a spinal twist. Open up the arms. Try to keep both shoulders on the ground. Deep twist. Come on up over to the other side. Knees to the right. Back arm to the left. Stretch the shoulders. Release your lower back. Come back flat. Figure four. Right ankle over left thigh. Reach through, grab on. Pull the legs towards you. Press the knee away. Chin to chest. Shoulders down. Rock, sway left to right. Other side. Ankle over thigh. Reach through, grab on. Pull the legs towards you. Rock, sway left to right. Open up your hips. Hug both knees into the chest. Rock and roll your way on up. Left leg to the front. Forward fold. Get into the hamstring. Nose to knee. Feel that deep release to the back of your leg. Flex your toes straight back. And then come on up. Left leg to the side. Right foot in. Side body stretch. Open through that top arm. Pull yourself down. Keep reaching. Extending. And come on up. Right leg to the front. Left foot comes in. Fold. Nose to knee. Stretch to the back of your leg. Release. Come on up. Right leg to the side. Left foot in. Side body stretch. Open that top arm. Pull yourself down. Keep reaching. And then slowly start to come on up. Extend both legs to the front. Final stretch. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Grab onto the toes. Bend yourself down. Sculpt yoga today. I know it's not easy. I know it's a lot to take in, but every little fine-tuned adjustment you can make in your body is only going to help you be stronger and more efficient. Round of applause. Good job, everybody.